Russell Westbrook is letting us know that he's not going to be remaining at OKC much longer. There are multiple factors that come into play when you're thinking about his decision to leave OKC. One of them being the fact that the idea of loyalty in the NBA is overrated. After witnessing the Boston Celtics trading Isaiah Thomas, after all that he did for the organization, Russell Westbrook seemingly sees that the NBA is just a business, and business is business. There's no such thing as loyalty or quote-unquote doing the right thing for the organization, because the minute you do the right thing for the organization, they're willing to trade you. Russell Westbrook has seen what other players have done, from LeBron James to Kevin Durant, to take their own future into their hands and make the decisions that will best affect them. So this whole idea of loyalty is overrated, and Westbrook is seeing that this season, especially with the increase in cap and how certain players who deserve a max deal are not getting the max deal. Thus, Westbrook is taking that into account. Furthermore, another reason why Russell Westbrook is basically letting us know that he's not going to stay in OKC, he won't sign his extension. Russell Westbrook has the potential to be the richest player in the NBA contract-wise if he signs his extension. And he's delaying signing the extension, which tells you that he's not too sure about the organization. And that leads into the next point. OKC is too cheap. They essentially did not sign Harden over $6 million over the long term of his career. Russell Westbrook has watched Ibaka go, he's watched KD leave, he's watched James Harden leave. And all essentially is because the organization was trying to be frugal and run their organization like a college team instead of an NBA team where you have to spend money. Organization does not want to go to a luxury tax, and they don't want to commit large sums of money for talent. And in the NBA, you have to commit large sums of money if you want to have good talent. Yes, you can be smart in the way that you force everything to move around in terms of the money, in terms of your cap space, who you going to the tax for, but you have to spend money. The saying is you have to spend money to make money, and in the NBA it basically holds true. On top of everything else, is not going to stay in OKC due to the fact that he's uncertain of Paul George's career. As we all know, Paul George got traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Basically, it's basically considered like a one-year rental, because when his contract is up, there's no telling if he's going to stay signed with the team. Now, Russell Westbrook can do his best to intrigue Paul George to stay in Oklahoma City, but Paul George has seen everything that has gone on in the past, how Oklahoma City's had one of the original super teams via the draft, and they just didn't want to pay out. And Paul George knows how tough the West is, and he wants to go to a team where they're not going to be afraid to spend money. An organization that's going to be bold in their moves and not scared to spend the coin. So Russell Westbrook is also basing his decision on the help he's going to have. And if Paul George leaves, he knows that his organization is not a hot spot for free agents. So he's not going to want to stay there and struggle, like an Allen Iverson or, certain players that like lay on the sword. Like one of the players that we could look at is Dirk Nowitzki, where, if he never won a title in Dallas, even though he had 2 shots at it, it would have been looked at a wasted career, because he could always went to Sacramento, he could always went to the Lakers. There's multiple moves he could have made, but fortunately for him, he made the right decision. Finally, the reason why Russell Westbrook is definitely leaving is because he sees the success of players who do leave. He saw that Kevin Durant left and went to the Warriors, and they were able to succeed. He saw that LeBron James left Cleveland to go to Miami, and he was able to be successful. Left Miami again, went back to Cleveland, and he was able to be successful again. That tells Russell Westbrook this: hey, all of this, if you leave, you're not going to do what you need to do, or leaving is bad because you're not going to win, or once you win, everybody's going to still hate you, is untrue. Seen it with LeBron, seen it with KD. Both of the guys saw severe hate, left, won a championship, and nobody else has anything bad to say about them. Even though if they do, it's very minimal as opposed to what they had before when they weren't winning. So Russell Westbrook sees this, and he's like, you know what? And he still talks to Kevin Durant. He's like, I still talk to KD. I see how successful KD is. Why wouldn't I leave? Why wouldn't I forge my own destiny? This is actually the best thing for me, because I see that if I do like they did, I also can win. So Oklahoma City fans, I feel bad for you guys. It's been a hell of a run. but your organization is too cheap. Paul George might not probably stay there. Russell Westbrook hasn't signed his extension yet. Russell Westbrook sees the mobility NBA, and this whole idea of loyalty is completely overrated. So you guys got a lot to think about. Oklahoma City might be moving back to Seattle. This is Vladimir from Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.